Hello and welcome back to Tits, Tums and All Things Mum, and I'm here with the lovely Emily again from the Mum Practitioner. Are you going to still be the Mum Practitioner? Are we changing? What are we doing?
I am still the Mum Practitioner for now. I had a bit of a revelation recently because I don't know about you, but I find that since becoming a mum, I've sort of not really known who Emily was. And then once I had my youngest, obviously I then changed jobs as well. So I was still in education, but social media education. So it was very, very different. And I think because I was so used to being in an earlier setting for so long, to then come out of that and still obviously very passionate. Like I've spoken to you loads of time, haven't I? How passionate I am about play and what we can do at home and just early years in general. But yeah, I just felt like I'd lost a bit of me and didn't know where I was supposed to be putting my time into. So I was going to change from the Mum Practitioner because I was like, maybe I'm just not the Mum Practitioner anymore. But I had a friend come to visit who's also in like the educational world, and she was like, just go back into your passion. Like, you can just talk about it for days and days and days. What will make you happy. And I have a little project that I'm working on that I'm very excited for.
Is it a secret? Or?
It is. I still want to keep it a secret. Well, I'll tell you just that when the mic's on.
You told me already. I just wanted to know if you would tell them.
No, I'm going to keep it to myself until I know I've got more of it sorted. But lots of little baby steps have been taken, and I'm very, very excited about it. I haven't been like, I know this sounds really cheesy, but I haven't been this excited since before like having my youngest. Like, you get all that bubble of anxiety, obviously. But then excitement for this new thing that's happening. I feel like I'm creating a new little
your third baby.
Or my fourth, or my fifth, because husbands count as children, right? Sometimes. Most of the time.
I love that. And I'm so excited for you to do it as well. It's going to be amazing to get back to your roots. And that's kind of what we're talking about today as well, is play. And I'm not going to lie, I am often put off of play because of Instagram, because it's all so perfect and beautiful. And I'm like, that is not achievable for me. But you do it differently. You make it simple, you make it easy, you make it so that we can enjoy it as well as the kids. Because I don't know about you, I don't want to be sitting there for an hour making these beautiful tough trays with like mountains and oceans. Like, I don't have time for that.
They are beautiful, and I do feel like there's a time and a place for them. Like I've said to you before, that that's exactly what I used to love doing, because but then it was a realization that it was me that loved doing all of that. But actually the kids would come in and they'd be like,
they play with it for 10 seconds and then you've got to clear it up again.
And they don't get as much from it. I found that as I sort of like transition, I guess, like you learn, don't you, all the time. You learn while you're doing any job that you're doing, but as a parent you change and learn all the time. And I found that as I started to get my eldest like involved, like we still had some of the really cute little small world sort of trays, but they weren't necessarily perfectly aesthetically pleasing, but we worked on them together. And so like, for example, we might get the farm animals out and I'd be like, oh, well, what's on the farm? Like, what can we put with it? And she might go get our fake little grass things that we have for the tough tray. She put that on. And I'd be like, oh, well, what else do we need? What else is on our farm? And you know what? Sometimes dinosaurs end up on our farm.
It's a good
farm.
You
know, but she loves it. One thing I'm not fantastic at with the small world, I love helping set it all up, just not good at the sit down with the little voices.
I'd really imagine you to be good at that.
Do you think? I don't know why, but I get like almost stage fright doing that, even though it's for my own child. But I'm like, I don't know what I've got to say. But I'm saying it wrong.
Is that because she's told you before that you're wrong? Because I've played with my kids before and they've been like, no, mummy, you're doing it wrong. I'm like, don't ask me then.
Nah, well, yes and no. My daughter has seemed to like pull out, she knows what I'm good at. So like she loves it when I do like silly voices when we're reading stories and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And you'd think I'd just be able to transform that into like the play.
Yeah.
But like, to be honest, now she has a sibling, they both just go off and play like Barbies, or Gabby Cat's the new thing.
Yeah.
They both love Gabby Cat. I think I've got 1,000 Gabby Cats like sat across the whole of the house.
Yeah.
And, you know, they just go off and do their own thing now.
Yeah.
So actually, I feel a bit null and void with it as well.
You're not, though.
No, but like, I would come and sit down and they sort of look at me like,
what are you doing?
what are you doing there? Awkward, mum.
Yeah.
Like, go away.
This podcast is proudly sponsored by Cover My Bubble. Emma and Chris lost their baby girl Lily Beth at 1 month old and faced financial struggles on top of their grief due to not having life insurance. Now they help others by offering insurance for parents, children and bumps, covering critical illness to income protection. Visit covermybubble.co.uk to cover your bubble. But do you have any like staple things that you think that everyone should have to help play? Like I always say a tough tray.
Yeah.
Like tough trays are amazing. Is there anything else that you would suggest everyone has?
Tough tray is a difficult one because I love tough trays for the fact that you could chuck it down in the kitchen and put like messy play, paint or whatever, especially like, I don't know, say you live in have a small space,
Which I do,
and you want to contain it to some extent. Like we're not a nursery at home. I think that's another thing, is that like you don't have to have the same standard that you would expect to see baby in like a nursery setting.
Yeah.
Because A, you're at home, B, we're parents. We do have to clean it up after. Not saying that obviously nursery don't, but like
they're
that's
paid
just
to do it.
Yeah, there's
if
another.
I was paid to be a parent, I'd do whatever those kids wanted. I would do it all. They don't pay me though.
No, they don't. So yeah, I love a tough tray, but I don't necessarily think you need it. I think it could be on like bin bags, or you could get a messy mat or
a shower curtain from Poundland.
Yeah.
I used to do that.
Yeah. So there's all of those sorts of things that you could use. For messy play wise, I always say that you need some shaving foam, some cheap conditioner, corn flour, normal plain flour, but that one needs to be kept higher, and some salt and some baking powder. Oh no, not baking powder, bicarb of soda. Always mix those two up.
What are you doing with all this stuff?
Oh yeah, there's so many things you could do with all this stuff. And
I love corn flour. That's really like good to play with.
Yeah, corn flour is my favourite. I've actually brought it with me today for us to have a little explore a bit later.
Do we get to do messy play?
We do. Yay! So yeah, there's so many things you can do with that combination for like messy play. Like you can make your own Play-Doh, you can make cloud dough. There's oobleck or gloop, depending on what you like to call it. With shaving foam, like shaving foam is the best. Obviously, you need to be careful. It depends on the age of your child, and you trust and know your child the best, right? Because some things aren't always suitable. Like I used to make my own Play-Doh because my child, well, both of them tended to eat it quite a lot of the time.
Do you think it's because it's salty? Because my kids used to eat it as
probably.
Well.
So I used to prefer cooking it and making it myself because then I knew, well, there's nothing dodgy in it.
Yeah.
I think, and don't quote me on this, I'm pretty sure normal Play-Doh you can eat in small amounts. It's not toxic.
Want to, though.
No. I wonder if your poo would come out a different colour the other side.
Probably. Like blue poo.
Don't really want to test it out though.
No. Can you be the test subject, please? Let me know. Text me in the morning.
Yeah.
I have a fun fact about salt dough, actually. Do you remember in lockdown, everyone made those salt dough handprints of their family?
Yeah.
So we made one of those. I wrapped it in tissue and put it in the loft. We got a squirrel infestation recently, and when we went in the loft to see what it was that they were doing, like where they were going, they had eaten our entire like massive slab salt dough family thing that we made in lockdown.
Wow.
So yeah, that's why we got an infestation in our loft.
Love that.
So yeah.
Yeah, I've still got one little one from Christmas. I feel really bad because I did that with my eldest.
Yeah.
I did the whole Christmas decoration, the handprint, my first Christmas. Oh. And then for some reason, I don't know why I didn't do it with my youngest. Isn't that awful?
We just don't. I haven't done half of the stuff with my youngest that I did with my eldest.
Yeah, which is why I'm such an advocate for simple play and why it doesn't need to have loads of bells and whistles on. Yeah. Because we're so overwhelmed and overstimulated as parents anyway. And I think people are put off of it, like you were saying, because they see it all over like Instagram, Facebook, these beautiful, beautiful things. And I'd look at that now and I'd be like, I just can't. I can't do it.
Same.
Like, when do you get that small space of time to be able to do that?
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, I love there's some things that I start to set up and I think, oh, why did I do this? Like, I bought a piece of red wool that I've used all over the summer to do lots of different little activities. Yeah. One of it was like a laser, how do I explain it? Like, a laser quest, I guess. Yeah. So like a laser maze. So
they've got to like step over.
Yeah. So I put it all around the kitchen. It was wrapped around chairs. It was wrapped through the cupboard doors. The dog got stuck in here. Like, it was a great idea. And do you know what? The kids loved it. And I've never seen them like. They asked for that constantly throughout the summer. Amazing. Yeah, it was amazing until I had to tidy it up and then ravel it all up and go round the kitchen. And my husband's like, I just want a coffee. And I'm like, I'm sorry, we were playing. So funny. Yeah, there's some things that obviously I think is a great idea in theory, but it does create a lot after. But do you know what? They actually then, I didn't feel so guilty because they'd spent so much time on the laser thing. Yeah. Then when they had a bit of screen time, I was like, well, they've had like an hour and a half like cardio to be fair. So fair enough.
I love that. Yeah. Shall we have a little look at your messy play then and see what we can do with it?
Yeah. That's awesome.
So here we have some messy play. We're actually going to do some messy play now, and I'm like, oh, I'm dreading it. The reason I don't do messy play is because I don't like getting messy. But I'm going to get stuck in. Yeah. I'll go for it.
Do you know what? There's a lot of parents that always say like, oh, I just don't like it. But gloop is my favourite thing to play with because it is just so, once you get into
it. Gloop is slime?
No, it's corn flour and water. Okay. So that's all it is.
Oh, I don't
You can
mind
add other stuff to it. You can also make cloud dough, which I'll do as well, which is with corn flour and conditioner. Yeah. That one is the best because then you get like the softest hands after you've played with it.
That one I won't mind. So let's do that one as well.
Gloop is basically quite a good sensory play. If your child loves getting messy, then they will love this.
And any tips on children that don't like getting messy? I've got one of each.
So I have two. Yeah. I would never ever force a type of play that your child is not going to enjoy because they're not going to benefit from it. Yeah. There is no point forcing a child who hates getting their hands dirty doing a messy play activity because actually you're just making them feel like they're just going to go into an emotional like state, aren't they?
This is actually so therapeutic.
It is. So my favourite thing about gloop is...
You're like proper getting stuck in there. I've got two fingers like,
I'm a pro.
Like, I need to get in there.
My favourite thing, which is why this is good one for like older children as well, is corn flour and water is very magical. So when it stops moving, it's a liquid. Yeah. So you can see that it all drips down. Yeah. Which is nice in itself. Yeah. But let me get my ball back together. When you start to hold it together, it goes hard and into a ball. So you could make a whole tray of this, and as long as you stayed moving, it would stay solid.
I'm pretty sure I watched the Mythbusters fill a swimming pool with this and run across it.
Yep, as long as you keep movement. So it's gone a bit watery now because it's mixed in with some of the... Let me mix this in. But that's what I love about cornflower play, because I could sit here and do this forever.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's great for if you've got a child that needs to have a bit of calming time.
Yeah.
Because it's just, there's so much you can do with it. You can add lots of different colours to it as well to make it a little bit more exciting and inviting.
Yeah.
I like to do like where I just drop a little bit of food colouring in each corner.
Yeah.
And then we mix it together. So it's quite good if you're learning about different colours and that sort of thing. But yeah, cornflower and water.
You might have converted me into a messy player. This is really therapeutic.
And it's really easy. And like, that's the thing. Like, we've literally got 2 items in here.
I'm going to get it everywhere.
Yeah, all over.
So is that what this is?
Yeah. So I know a lot of people don't like always playing with food stuff because it feels like it's a waste.
Yeah.
But I always keep the corn flour that I play with once it's dried.
Okay.
So I've got like a tub that I then put it into. I don't keep it for a very, very long time, but it will last for a good few turns for you to use it for messy play.
Yeah.
So, for example, if you'd finished playing with this and wanted to use it for something else, my kid's favourite is when I turn it into a dino dig.
Okay.
So what I do is add a bit of cocoa powder into the stuff that we've already played with. It turns it brown. Add a few dinosaurs in and then let it dry. This one's still a little bit wet.
Yeah.
But once that's dried overnight, it goes...
You can feel that it's like going solid.
It will go rock solid.
Yeah.
So I give them a few little tools and then they break the dinosaurs out.
So you could get like fake bones and put like bones in there, or like crystals. It could be like a crystal dig.
Whatever you wanted to. I also use it for like farm animals, or there's literally so much you could do with it. Or you can just ask your kids what they fancy doing with it after. But once you start adding water to it as well, once it's dried out, it turns back into this again.
Oh, amazing.
So that's why
you just keep using it then?
Yeah. I wouldn't use it over like a really long length of time. Like you obviously want to be conscious that it will like go a bit funny.
Yeah.
But once it's dried, I literally scrape it all up, put it into the tub, and then away we go again.
I imagined Flubber was like.
Yes,
because you know how he's like, it's hard, and then you let go of it, and it goes.
Yeah. So that's one way. And I don't know if you can see, but I always put down, I have a messy mat that I use and just chuck into the washing machine at home.
Yeah.
But if you don't have that, a bin bag is great, because then you could, if you didn't want to use it all over again, you're going to drip onto your dress. You can scrape it all into the bin bag, pull it all up, and that's it. You're done. Put it in the bin.
Amazing.
I want to show you corn flour and conditioner.
So just corn flour and conditioner,
just corn flour
and
conditioner, no water. Okay. So I'm going to use the dry bit of this tray.
Okay.
I'm going to get this all out.
This sounds fun. I'm going to be going to Tesco's tomorrow.
Yeah, buying loads of corn flour.
Right, kids, we're doing messy play at the weekend.
It's only like 70p as well. So like where you buy all these slime kits and everything, like it's just not...
You just get this stuff.
Yeah.
And you've got a nice smelly one as well.
Yeah. My daughter really likes, I always get a coconut one.
Yeah.
I wonder if I'll be able to mix
Oh, it does smell good.
Yeah.
That is so good.
I don't know if I put enough in.
My hands feel soft already and I've only got corn flour on them.
Yeah. And corn flour is a taste-safe sensory play.
Yeah.
But you know earlier I was saying that you could make your own Play-Doh with plain flour.
Yeah.
You do need to make sure that that's cooked, because if that's eaten raw,
yeah, it can make them poorly,
that's not as safe.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to ask you to do me a favour.
Yeah, what's
because, can you pour some more corn flour in while I'm mixing this in? I bet you didn't think this is what we'd be doing today.
Yeah, on a Thursday night.
Getting super messy. Yeah, should be. Yeah, my kids they'll know as well, because I always buy the same one. They're like, have you been playing with cloud dough? Because this is what it basically is called once I've got it I mean, this looks gross, doesn't it?
And I guess you can add colours to it as well.
Yeah, you can add more colours. My daughter loves a coconut conditioner one because that's like her favourite smell. Yeah. So we do that quite often. Amazing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it as aesthetically pleasing right now.
It doesn't need to be pretty.
While it's stuck on my hands. But I like setting this all up because I get to play with it before they do. Right, we're almost there.
That looks so squishy and lovely.
Yeah, and again, it smells great, makes your hands feel nice, and the kids should love it as well. It's basically an easy way to make your own Play-Doh as well. Yeah. Right, that's now.
So if you were to make this then, could you then wrap it in cling film and reuse it?
So with the conditioner one, this one doesn't last as long. You probably get a few days out of it. Yeah. But you just wrap it in cling film and keep it in like a dry-ish place. Yeah. I used to keep it in the fridge, and I don't know why, because that would definitely not work, because when it gets cold, it just goes rock hard. Yeah. But this is for you to play with.
I love it. It's so squishy. Can I make some of this for myself?
Yeah.
That is so
and I
nice.
like it because obviously with the conditioner it makes it very, very soft.
Literally, look how satisfying that is. That's so much nicer than slime as well, because slime just sticks to absolutely everything.
Once, obviously, my hands look like this right now, but if I was playing with it long enough, like it's doing now, it will just take all of the corn flour off.
It's so satisfying.
And it smells nice.
Yeah. And my hands are going to feel nice after.
Yeah.
Sod the kids. I want to play with it.
And that's why I like the cocoa powder one as well, because that one smells really nice too.
Yeah, I love it.
And it's just easy. Yeah. And like, that's it.
And
that's
cheap
all
as well.
Yeah. You don't need much. And the kids will get loads out of it. Parents who hate playing, like I've just
I'm converted
you, you'll sit there and enjoy it as well, as long as they let you, because my kids now are like, get off my stuff.
Look at that now. That is so cool. I'm taking this home with me, by the way. Just FYI.
That's it now.
Yeah, that's it. I love it.
It's going in a. We'll have to wrap it up for you to take it back.
Yeah, I will. Oh, amazing. Well, thank you so much.
That's okay.
We put this away.
Yeah, and wash our hands.
Okay, so we have done our messy play and gone and
We're all clean.
Up. And now it's time for spin and spill on the wheel. Ooh. So do you want to go and give it a little bit of a spin?
Oh, that wasn't a great spin, was it?
It doesn't matter.
You know, it always...
Oh, did you see how close that was to rank bank? What is it then? Oh, no, I thought it was rank bank. Would you rather never do housework or have children that sleep 12 hours a night?
Never do housework.
Yeah.
I don't mind getting up and down, not sleeping.
Oh, yeah, see, I'm the opposite. I love sleep too much.
I just feel like I do so much housework all the time.
Yeah.
And mine are currently sleeping through, so maybe that's why it's lulled me into a false...
Mine don't sleep, so... And, like, I use housework as my, like, therapy for them not sleeping. So I think that's why. I think if they were sleeping through the night, I'd think differently, but they're not, so...
It's only been recently. Like, I always get so jealous where people are like, oh, they're 6 weeks. Oh, they're sleeping through now. I'm like, how? What did you do? What drug did you use?
Sleep through.
No, and my eldest has only just turned 7.
Yeah.
And I would say we've only roughly had a year.
Yeah.
Where she's slept through.
Yeah.
And then my youngest, we've seemed to crack it like with him a lot sooner. Yeah. So what is he? So he's almost 4 and he's sleeping through. Although I say that actually he got up last night. Oh. But he had a bad dream.
Oh, bless him.
That's
fair enough.
Yeah.
I had to wake Bailey up at 8 o'clock this morning. We leave for school at 8:25. I woke him up at 8 o'clock and he was like, leave me alone, I want to sleep. He wouldn't eat breakfast.
What is it about, like, so all summer, 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Mummy.
And then we go back to school, 8 a.m.
Literally the first day of school, they're like, no, I don't really want to get up. I had to wake my eldest up. Yeah. To be fair, my youngest came in, but he didn't come in till 7:30. Yeah. And I'd already got up and I'd started work and I was downstairs anyway. Yeah. And I could hear him go, Mummy? Mummy.
In his little cute voice.
His little Yoda voice.
I just love him. And when we went round yours the other day and he's like got a crush on my daughter.
Oh, he has.
I love it so much.
So we were driving back. Where did we go? We'd gone somewhere and it was the day after the party.
Yeah.
And he was like, Mummy, I told Bella's mummy, I marry her. I was like, are you? He's like, yes. But he always says that he loves Barbie.
Yeah.
He's obviously got a thing for like blondes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But honestly, watching him, his eyes are sparkling, aren't they?
He did not take his eyes off her all day. He was just staring at her. And then he was like, she's so beautiful. I was like, I can't. He can marry her. He can be my, what would he be?
Well, it depends if she likes her, son-in-law.
Yeah.
But it depends if she likes a younger man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Girls normally go for older guys, don't they? Yeah.
That's okay.
We'll see.
He's allowed a first love.
Yeah.
And we can tease it about them when they're 18.
I know. It's so much
how
fun.
old will he be? When she's 18, will he be 16? No.
I can't do that math.
15?
How old? He's 3, she's 6, so yeah.
Well, yeah, so yeah.
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 It's happening. We're going to be family. Anyway, are you ready for the first ever Tits, Tums and All Things Mum stroller speedway?
No.
What?
Yes,
Where's
I
the
am.
excitement?
Yes, I am. Yes,
it's going to be so much fun. So for those of you watching at home, this is going to be like the Top Gear lap, but mum version. And it's going to be so much fun. So keep watching. She's going to do hers now. And you're going to be top of the leaderboard until tomorrow.
No, I'm going to stay top of the leaderboard because I'm just going to smash it.
Love it. Let's do it. Welcome to Stroller Speedway. Woo! Are you excited?
Yes, I'm excited to do the best time ever and stay on the leaderboard forever.
And you're going to win.
Yes.
So, the rules. Your lovely little baby girl here has done a shit in her nappy, in her pushchair. You need to change it.
The best position to poo, right?
Best position. It's why they always do it in the pushchair or the car seat. So she's done a big poo. You need to change it, get her nappy back on, get her vest back on, slalom this way, slalom back, park her, and touch me in the fastest time possible.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep, I'm ready.
And do some like little...
Yeah.
Do some stretches. So... Right, when you're ready, I'm going to press start and I'm going to let you know when to go. Okay. Right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hello, baby. Oh, it's like tied together.
I wasn't going to make it easy for you, goodness.
Apparently not. Oh, and she's leaked.
Typical Poonami baby there, always the way. Oh, that looks a bit like Nutella, that does.
Looks a bit, yeah, I've doubled the wet wipe here, not really very helpfully.
Well, I'm surprised you only got 2 out. Normally when you pull a wet wipe out, you get about 10 out at a time.
If you put a hairband over them, that they apparently come out easier.
She's giving out the tips on Stroller Speedway as well. Do we get to deduct time for that, or
no? I get X. Oh, yeah, because then I'll be
time.
Yeah, we do.
So you're nearly at a minute now, Emily.
Oh, no. How clean does she have to be?
Imagine she's your baby. How clean would you like your baby to be?
Right, one more wipe and then we're good. Oh no, this one's stuck.
You're doing great.
I'm sorry, babes.
It's all right, we just hang our babies.
Put it on the record, this is not how I change a child.
Hang them up by their leg.
Yeah.
Her poor head.
Yeah, well, I'm in a rush.
You're about to get in the car. Where are you off to in this rush today?
We're off to, I don't know, get tickets for Oasis. Missed out though.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
So the nappy's going on now. The nappy's going on. We're nearly ready for the slalom.
I'm going to do the slalom so quick.
Yeah, please don't break a bone or anything though.
Oh, what, my bones or the baby's?
She's plastic. She'll be all right.
She'll be fine.
In she goes into the stroller. That's it. You're doing great.
Fiddly.
We're nearly at 2 minutes now.
Oh, you're kidding me.
You've got this.
Right,
she's
safe. I'll put a hat back on because it might be cold.
She's doing it thoroughly. Right, let's slalom. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
I feel like I've got a good action here.
Yeah, it's a good action. Park her up. Touch me. And she's done at 2 minutes and 7 seconds.
I feel like I could have done better.
Do you?
Yeah.
You're going to have to come back on and like try and beat yourself on the leaderboard.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you're going to have to get a better time each time.
I'm sorry I held you upside down. I really hope you're not damaged forever.
How was the first stroller speedway?
Yeah, it got my heart racing.
Right,
I'm not going to lie.
Let's get you on the leaderboard. Are you ready? I'm going to put the mum practitioner because we have lots of Emily's. The mum practitioner, 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Oh, I spelled practitioner wrong. Practitioner. There we go. 2 minutes, 7 seconds on the leaderboard.
At least I'm still on the top, right?
Yeah, you're on the top now. How long are you going to stay there? Who knows? Amazing. Well done.
Thank you.
So you did the first stroller speedway. How was it?
Oh, amazing.
Well done.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for coming on today. You have converted me. I am now a messy play lover. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Could you tell everybody at home where we can find you online?
Yeah, so I am the mum practitioner. I'm on Instagram and on Facebook. And I love simple play and just being realistic about what we can do as parents at home.
Amazing. Thank you so much for coming on.
No worries.
And thank you everybody for watching, for listening at home. Tune in next week to see the next stroller speedway as well, to see if they can knock Emily off the top spot, because she's on the top spot for now. For now. But yes, give us a subscribe, download, listen, all the things, and drop us a comment as well. And thank you for listening and watching.